Aha, we're back. Mr. Sly, aka Sly Pro Max. Recently, Ikechukwu the rapper, shout out to him, he's a very good rapper. He used to be on the scene, but I think he dropped out for reasons now you know. But he dropped a video talking about this issue of ladies, going about this whole problem of feminism and trying to emasculate men and trying to make men feel less of themselves, simply because he's not up to my standard, he's not this, he's not that, he's not those. I'm going to play the video for you guys to watch soon and then have a feel of what he has to say. And then I'll make my comments. So let's watch it.
I understand that you're taking a stand and pushing in this whole feminine, feminist coach angle, but there are boundaries and, they're just lines that you just don't cross. And you're really digging into this whole social media driven reprogramming of women, which has been going on for so long and being overly tolerated for so long. And yes, I'm speaking up on this because I'm just sick and tired of it. And I've gotten to that point in my life where I just don't care anymore. If you believe that the only kind of man that you must have or can have is one that is doing much, much better than you in life, just so that you can have all the things that you want in life without having to work hard for them, then men are a tool to you. They're not a man is not a partner. A man is not a lover. A man is not one that you can nurture or be nurtured by or raise a family with or do anything with other than utilize him as a tool. And once he's done being that tool, you replace him with a newer tool or you just discard him. And that's what you're preaching, pretty much, whether you like it or not. So at the end of the day, my men, my brothers, my kings, up or down, doing wonderful in life or under the pressure of life, right? You're all kings, all right? And you all deserve somebody who will love you, appreciate you, value you for the king that you are, regardless of what you're going through in life or where you are in life. Whether you've achieved a whole bunch of stuff or it's still yet to achieve, whether you're an early bloomer or a late bloomer, there is a woman out there who actually sees you, values you, and isn't in that rhetoric like it's the new trend, which that's actually what, most people are doing now, following the trend and trying to become the trend. So stay strong, brothers.
Okay, that was the first part, but that was a very serious word he said there. There were some serious words he said there. I'm going to start with this quote. He said, there is no such thing as a broke woman, because according to them, they are probably just dating the wrong guy. In other words, women no longer believe in the fact that they have to work for themselves to get something for themselves. Instead, if they're not getting something in their pockets, it's because they are dating the wrong guy. How does that make any sense, guys? Ladies like this with sentiments or with ideologies like this are the ones who make men go down beneath, trying to please them. And that's where my problem comes in. My problem comes in with those guys who are actually trying to strive to make a lady be impressed rather than striving to make yourself better. So you as a man, you hear all this rhetorics going on around. You as a guy, you hear women, they talk all this nonsense of how a man has to be this, he has to be that, he has to be this. Yes, you have to be that. But if you make a woman your sort of inspiration to do something for yourself, I'm sorry, but you're not a man. I'm just sorry, but that's just what the truth is. You are not a man. I'm not here to speak to ladies, because one thing you have to know about ladies, you cannot change ladies. If a lady is set in her way, she's set in her way. It's going to take a million people to change her. But a man can be this, he can be that tomorrow. He can flip over and then change his ways. So I'm here to speak to men. Do not rest your own confidence. Do not rest your own achievement based on what the lady says you are. I've had a reason to deal with ladies years ago who made me feel less for myself when I couldn't afford something for myself. Now, at that point in time, I really didn't understand what this whole concept of feminism was, because it wasn't being made to me in the sense of feminism and all that. No, it was being made to me in the sense of you're a brokey. Okay? But over time, when I began to realize that this is what it was about, over time when I began to work on myself and make something for myself, it began to make sense to me why those statements were being made. Now, you as a man, if you can't work on yourself and get something doing or get something going for you You become a man of value, a man of status, a man with leverage, money, and option. That's what every man needs. Every man needs money, leverage, and option. When you have that in your own asset, when you have that with you, trust me, what a lady has to say about you makes no sense at all. What even another man has to say about you makes no sense at all. There is no way a lady is going to come up to me now and tell me, oh, you are this, you are that, and I'm going to be moved. Hell no. Because I know what I've achieved in life. I know what I've worked hard to get. So I don't understand the position of most men when they feel sad, knowing fully well that their lady left them, maybe because they couldn't afford to buy her or do her hair on a monthly basis, which to me is stupid. Ladies no longer believe in working out for themselves, rather they believe in a man providing all for them. When a man, well, yeah, I agree with that a man is here to provide for them, but is lady here to also agree that she should serve? Now ladies try to talk about this whole issue of your traditional role. A man's traditional role is to provide. Okay, when I say, okay, let's talk about the lady's traditional role, that her traditional role is to serve, what does she say? No. So you want to eat your cake and have it? It just can't work that way. Feminism is a big problem in society these days. But every time I try to speak about it, like I always say, they come from my neck. Every group I come in to talk about it, it always ends in problem or the other that I've had to exit on group in a big grand way and then return back after a couple of discussions. I won't bring that to the public here. But this to my guys out there, man, listen, do not, I repeat, do not base your own success, do not base your achievement, do not base your status in life upon what a lady says you are or what a lady says you should be. When you get to a point where you're comfortable with what you've achieved, you wouldn't need a woman to tell you who you are. Because you are who you are. And it is what it is. I'm out.